hate you.
Alright, so this is baby 2 update 7? 7 or 8? What, something like that. Anyway, we are 23 days out
from D-Day.
From our scheduled delivery. We might go into labor sooner. I don't know.
Maybe.
We're just finishing, kind of getting Mackenzie Rose's stuff ready for school. It's her first day of school tomorrow, so I don't know if my heart can take it. I don't know how well I'll be sleeping tonight, but there'll be a separate video on first day of school. Yeah, what's your thoughts? Not on first day of school, but being 23 days out.
Kind of nervous. I think now it's getting more like real. And second child syndrome is a real thing.
What is that?
First baby, we had like everything ready, like weeks on months before.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
This time around, we just washed her clothes.
We do have diapers.
We finally have diapers.
In our defense, we have the 2 things you need: diapers and a safe place to sleep.
Yeah.
We're good.
We did have to order a couple of things because we are using or reusing our first infant car seat, so we wanted to buy like the new car seat cover just so that it's fresh.
Yeah, just get her a fresh one. You know, Mackenzie Rose used it for
like a year and
a half. So I think, are we announcing the name yet? I think by the time this video is out, everyone might know the name. So we thought Claire should be able to have her own, at least car seat cover, because the car seat's fine. But the car seat cover, so we got her a new one.
Yep.
Nursery, I would say, is 80 to 90% done.
And we realized that she wouldn't be sleeping in there for at least a couple of months anyway. So if it's not completely decorated or have, the crib mattress in there yet, not too big of a deal.
Right.
We do have her bassinet thing, the 4 moms in our room already. So at least that's set up.
Yeah, so that's just something we learned after the first one, is that, the nursery, they don't really sleep in the nursery. They sleep in our room for a while.
Yeah.
I guess we could put her in the nursery, but it just makes our lives harder, because then you got to get up and go to the nursery rather than just kind of rolling out of bed and having them right there in that bassinet, 4 moms thing, whatever you call it. So that's what we did for Mackenzie Rose. I think that's what we're going to do for Claire. It's just easier on us. I'm a little nervous, but I'm kind of pumped. I'm ready. I was telling the missus that the longer we have to wait, basically, the more nervous I get. If you asked me like a week ago, I was ready to have this baby. Let's do it. But now I'm like, I'm just getting nervous. It's just the anticipation, I think. We had a little scare, I guess.
A little bit.
I don't know. Yeah, a little scare. Claire just wasn't moving too much the other day. Wasn't really meeting her kick counts in the earlier part of the day. So that kind of scared us a little bit, but everything turned out to be fine. It kind of gave us a little kick in the butt because we haven't even packed our hospital bags yet.
That's right.
Still haven't packed it yet.
The only bag that's kind of packed is Mackenzie Rose's, just in case she has to go to a friend's house to stay while we're in the hospital.
Right.
But other than that, no one else's bags.
Right. If Claire waits all the way to the end, then my in-laws will be here, so that's easy. That makes it a heck of a lot easier. But if she decides to come early, that's when things get tricky, because obviously Mackenzie Rose isn't allowed to stay at the hospital with us. So we have to rely on our friends, which they're so awesome. They're ready to step in anytime we give them a call. So thanks, Aaron and Aaron. And John. I think John's our dog sitter.
Yep.
John is taking with the dogs at that time. So hopefully, I kind of want her to come early, but kind of don't want her to come early at the same time.
It's like a bittersweet, like for us as a family, we want her to come early because then we'll have family time. But for like the ease of Mackenzie Rose and the stress of everybody else, it would be easier for my parents to be here already.
Yeah, I think I'm more nervous about the hospital stay. Like, well, basically you and Claire are kind of trapped in the hospital, and I have to kind of be in between. I think I'm more nervous about that than I am about bringing Claire home.
Yeah, definitely. Me too.
I think it's going to be tough. I mean, I just remember never feeling so tired in my life when Mackenzie Rose was born. But I think that like I woke like a superpower. I don't even need to sleep anymore.
Yeah.
So I think kind of knowing a little bit what to expect. And I think we learned a lot from Mackenzie Rose. You know.
I think so.
You know how to soothe, how to make sure breastfeeding goes a little smoother this time. So I think once we put all that into play, hopefully everything goes well.
I think we're more prepared in the sense that we at least have some education and experience on what to do. Things can be a little different because it's a new baby, but I think overall we know how to handle it a little bit better. We can't really like just do nothing all day because we have a second child. You know, like we have Mackenzie Rose, so we have to make sure that we have food for her to eat.
Well, we do have food. We've started doing our freezer meals. I did an article on the involveddad.net about that. Maybe I'll make like a little, maybe that'll be like another update vlog, how we're preparing for that. Because what we do is we cook ahead and we freeze the meals. That way, you know, when we're just trying to keep it together those first few weeks, it's just kind of reheat and eat and it's ready to go. We even did things like breakfast burritos, single serve, so it's like we could just microwave one, and if I'm hungry and she's not hungry or something like that, and that saved us last time for sure. So we're doing that again. We'll do another update about that. I think that's a good one.
What also helped was my parents were up here for Christmas, so we had them bring some food that we can freeze, and they also kind of helped us prepare mainly proteins.
Right.
Because protein is a little bit hard to
Those are things that kind of take, they take a little longer.
Yeah. So we have a little bit of a stockpile in the freezer. So hopefully that'll at least carry us through, and then when they come back to visit, when Claire is out, then they'll probably help us cook. So that way we're not eating junk food all the time, because we did do that quite a bit.
We basically survived, at least towards the end of our stockpile, on breakfast burritos and ice cream.
Yep. Thank you, Ben and Jerry.
So we're trying to avoid that this time. Maybe some breakfast burritos and a little ice cream, but not just being our sole source of food. So I think it's going to go well, I hope. We'll see. School, Mackenzie Rose starting school will help a lot, I think. She's going only twice a week. Twice a week half days, so that'll actually, I think, give us just a little bit time to breathe, a little bit more, not one-on-one, but I guess two-on-one time with Claire, for us to kind of just give her that attention, which will be nice. We really plan to try to kind of keep up all Mackenzie Rose's activities, so Right now that'll include school twice a week. We go to swim once a week, and Gymboree once a week. We kind of have a plan where, at least hoping will work, that those days that we are in the hospital, maybe someone can take Mackenzie Rose to Gymboree. It's just kind of like an outlet for her to kind of get some energy out, spend some time, like not focused on where's mom, where's dad, wandering around the house kind of a thing.
And like keeping her schedule consistent, because she's a creature of habit.
Yeah.
So I think at least keeping her schedule, even if it's not us taking her, but at least someone she's familiar with taking her, gives her some kind of consistency.
Yeah.
Because she might not be able to stay at home while we're in the hospital,
Yeah, I think staying at home might be hard for her because she's just going to be wandering around looking for us. So keeping up with her activities is our goal, so we'll see how that goes.
Yep.
Anyway, anything else?
Nope, this pregnancy has definitely gone a lot faster.
Super fast. Holy smokes.
I mean, granted, the last couple of weeks, maybe the last 2 weeks, has been a little bit long just because we know we're getting close. I'm getting uncomfortable. But overall, the pregnancy's gone so fast.
Yep.
Like, I feel like we just found out.
Yep, so we have a checkup tomorrow. After that checkup, then we start our every week checkups. So at least, what is it, last month? 2 months? Month and a half maybe, we've been on every 2 weeks. So every other week we go for a checkup. And after tomorrow, it's every single week. So we're hoping we schedule all of those on the same days that Mackenzie Rose has school. And we'll go after we kind of drop her off at school. So that kind of eases it a little bit. She just doesn't like the doctor's office. Even though, we try to make it fun. Our doctor's great. They try to make it fun for her.
We've been there how many times?
We've been there so many times, but she just doesn't like it. Almost every time we end up at least with one cry, so.
It's the white coat syndrome.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, that's our update. We will see you when we see you. Bye.
Bye.